And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CappingTV. We are coming to you live tonight with some ozfortress Season 28 premiere action. This is Week 5. We're bringing you Dragon Link versus Negative Gearing. The two bottom of the barrel Prem teams. Bottom of the barrel Prem is still a lot better than where I'm at. I am joined tonight by my good friend BigFellaGoose with Mitch, as always, on production. Goose, how are you tonight, my friend?
Oh, mate, a little bit nervous. It's been a while since I've, been on the CappingTV casts, but, really excited and absolutely honoured to be back up here with you again, once again, mate. Seriously, I'm so keen to see how this turns out tonight. Also, my first time casting Prem as well, so a few new scenarios for us here. I'm good. I'm doing good.
Well, it's good to hear, man. It's been a while since I've been on a CappingTV cast as well. I think the last one I did, I don't even know if it was casting. I think I was producing. It was the Open Grand Finals. I've been doing a lot of Team Fortress TV, but I've been on the grind this season. I've been playing in high this season. So, there's not been a lot of time to do some casts, but I'm glad that on my first cast back for CappingTV, I get to do it with the man, the myth, the legend, BigFellaGoose. So this is, excuse me, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We've got, like I said, we got Dragon Link and Negative Gearing. These are two low Prem teams. Low Prem still being pretty bloody good. Goose, do you want to walk us through the lineups of both teams?
Yeah, so the lineups are a little bit shaky as of the minute. We do have for Negative Gearing, I believe it's Roma, Alt Pocket, Zacademo, Gooseman, Flank Scout, Naney Combo Scout, Benji on Medic, and I think they're Merc and JD. No, apparently it's changed. Gooseman is on. Sorry, these are completely botched right here. Oh yes.
So Gooseman apparently is not playing tonight. Thank you, Mitch. So we'll have we'll get to the rosters when we get all the players in the servers. Right now, both I think it's Negative Gearing is having to figure out what merc they're going to have to use, because they're going to have to get a merc tonight. So, but I think it's looking like they're going to have Matt as a merc, so this should be good. But yeah, both rosters looking pretty good. You've got a good mix of experience and some newcomers to Prem as well. I think this is the first season I've seen alt play Prem. We're seeing Zaka return from the depths, the old Jasmine T pocket, coming back season 28. He probably, like the rest of us, are we're very we're locked up, COVID-19, don't got anything better to do, so you know what, we're going to play some Team Fortress 2, so it's good to have Zaka back. Just, Goose, looking at these lineups, without knowing anything else about the teams, do you have any predictions for tonight?
So this is, it's kind of a hard call. There's some good names that I know on, side of red here, like, Kessler, Snatch, Drat, but on the other hand, we got Zaka. I'm pretty sure, he went to the Insomnia Land back in the day. So, that's some very good experience there. Kowski's been around for years. Alt is very, very respected player as well. So, it really could go either way. I'm going to be honest with the audience here. I don't really follow Prem that much. I just know the names, and that's kind of that.
I believe the phrase is that you're just vibing. Is that what the kids say these days? I don't know, man.
I think that's I hardly use vibe in the sentences that come out of my mouth, but that seems to be what the kids use. They're all on these like vibe, low keys, all that shit. I don't really rate it. I had some kid some 6-year-old at the skate park the other day, like, just lecture me about Fortnite. I don't know what's going on in the world these days, mate, but all I know is that we've got some lovely TF2 here for you all tonight.
I mean, and that's really all you want, man. Like, Fortnite, it comes and go. Modern Warfare 2 remade for some reason. All these games come and go. Team Fortress 2, timeless. Team Fortress 2 6s, Premier Action, ozfortress Season 28. even more timeless. It looks like we are going to ready up probably here in just a few minutes. Red team is ready, so it looks like yeah, the red team being Dragon Link. Dragon Link is ready. It looks like they're just waiting on negative gearing to ready up so we can get started. I think, just these teams both being low prem teams, it's hard to really tell, but I'll get to that in a minute because we have readied up. I'm going to be on the. I'm going to be
Snatch
on.
cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get on the snatch cam for this mid. Looking like a standard choke rollout for the man, making it to mid on 50 HP. But let's see if he gets some early damage onto the combo, and he does. Nice sticky onto the medic there. Going to be taken down. Brick aim just a little bit lower. He's going to forward over a little bit aggressively on the point here. Phantom gets taken down early, and the medic is down on blue team. My God, it happened so fast, but no, the player numbers. I don't even know what's going on right now. You're going to have to help me out a bit here, Jazz.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I had the alt tab for just 1 second. Very professional production that we got going on at the moment, guys. But when I tab back in, I just see default. He's on an island all by himself. 3 players all around him, and there's only one way that's going to go down, and that's going to be the first mid to negative gearing, kind of in style as well, getting the full wipe. They did lose their meds, so the Ubers are going to be roughly even. If anything, it's going to be negative gearing with a 10% add, but immediately Dragon Link just starts to re-aggression. They don't want to give up any more space. Alt does go down, but they've given a lot of damage towards negative gearing as well. Tesla is lurking right above, and he picks up the med. Oh my God, it's just total carnage. Kai going absolutely massive, and it's just the blue demo man who's gonna get cleaned up. And despite losing the first mid fight, they win the second fight. They're gonna pick up mid off of this, and they deny every forward spawn with the exception of Alt, who is lurking in lowers in lobby, but it's not going to be really in a position to do anything. I think he's probably just going to be more conservative with his life, not wanting to give away any sort of advantages that they have. Because at this point, with full Uber decide on your own last, so early in the game, you want to be very conservative with your life. But I imagine he's going to go from some sort of sneaky play. But it's not even going to matter because Uber does come in. It gets used on Phantom, but this Fire's done a really good job of denying. And
Drat's on the point. Drat is on the point here.
Oh my!
And unfortunately, getting taken down in the late stickies of Shoala there. But anyways,
they picked up 3 frags for it, man. But they haven't been able to capitalize off it. Default does go down to 10 health. He's gonna have to back out, but it doesn't matter because Phantom just goes underneath the point, captures a point. That's gonna be 1-0 to Dragon Link. I don't know, convincing, but the re-aggression there on the second was really good. Snatch has gone.
What's going on with Snatch here? I'm not sure, but it's as we say that, it's going to definitely be a very dominant mid from blue team here. Matt's going to be going in through the elbow there, seeing what he can do, dancing around a little bit, managing to pick up the soldier underneath. He's on 3 HP. He's going to be weak, and yeah. Red team just not able to even get their foot in the door there. It's quite unfortunate.
Yeah. It's going to be Sal, I guess, just had a lag spike or something, because he just, as soon as he hit that rollout, he just stopped, walked straight into the wall, and just stood there for the entire rollout. So that's going to be, it's going to be a lost mid-fight. They're just going to have to get set up on last year. They do have an Uber advantage. Guy does come up on the sniper as well, but bit of a back and forth so far. Unlucky in that Sal did lag out, but stuff like that happens. Thanks, Aussie Internet. So now they're just gonna have to. I think Dragon Link, Negative Gearing is gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do, how they're gonna use this.
Alt is under point, so keep that one in mind.
Yeah, Alt lurking around in water, trying to get. Don't know what he's gonna try to get. He does jump for the point. As I say that, Matt jumps in as well, and he drops default drops his Uber. So that's a massive pick if you are Dragon Link. That's going to be, and they're just hiding all the way out on second. They do not want to get caught out by any sort of aggression whatsoever. And they're just going to wait for Alt to spawn up. Matt to spawn up,
look at that shot there. Kai absolutely getting taken down by Zaka. My goodness, sky high shots from the man.
And now looking at the combo is coming in through lower main. Looks like they're just going to use this as quick as they can. They're going to go on Zaka. The Uber is going to get used in, and then Sao gets the flash. They're focusing this heavy real hard. The heavy does go down, and now they've just got to focus the rest of these players. They do end up on high ground. They've picked up 4 frags for their trouble, but they're going to have to convert these last 2. It's just the demo and the med, but it's not going to matter. Phantom with a big 3K on last. WM1, ladies and gentlemen, is a valid strat. Whatever the pub kids say, don't listen to them. You can WM1 to your heart's content on goalie wash at least. That's a really good last defense if you're negative, or if you're Dragon Link. That's a really good last hold. But looks like our server has crapped out a little bit. We have gone into an indefinite lag. Maybe it's a pause. Maybe we're being DDoSed.
It's just hibernation, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologise. We're just having some technical difficulties. I am unable to observe anything right now. I think we should all try reconnect with the STV, maybe?
I think I'm going to hit retry on console and see what I can get.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very interesting that, we just stopped out of nowhere. But I do want to give credit to whatever team just held last. I'm sorry, I'm kind of coffeeed out at the moment. There's a really, really Starwalt last hold right there with Phantom just going absolutely huge for Dragon Link, picking up 3 frags to really save them from having to, even out the game. But yeah, it looks like we are.
I'm back in, yeah.
We are live, back in the flesh, and immediately the re-aggression comes out on the side of Dragon Link, but the negative gearing med does end up being picked off, and the collapse is on. There's a lot of frags being traded. It's just Kalski.
Well, look
Kalski
at
and Sao up, Kalski. Who's the blue demo man?
That
Ben
I believe
J.
it's Ben J. Yes.
Ben J. Yes.
He's hit some excellent pipes already, and it's only we're only 6 minutes in. Wow, picking up our Tesla there. Snatch is on the soldier, but they're going to have to get out to the sheer lack of numbers on that one. Still 2 soldiers out, but Alt, ooh, he might have gotten picked off there. They're not really backing out. There's still 2 soldiers down, but Snatch does eventually jump to River. Probably his medic should have gone out a little bit earlier there, but I'm not the one to be the judge of that. I'm just a main scrub. My God.
That's all right. There's nothing wrong with being a main scrub. Sorry, I'm just writing something down. Keep going, Goose.
No worries. And it looks like Alt is gonna get headshot by Drat right there. My goodness. Drat kind of just, holding on just a little bit more. But blue team, they're just rolling into this last. Look at this aggression. My God. Matt is gonna be on the point, and that is gonna be a round right there. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, with 23 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. This is really going to be anyone's game, and it appears that Red lost a player, but he is back in the server now. Snatch is going to be having some difficulty with the ping, and I'm going to watch him on this rollout. Looks like Red team opting for the big door, their side rollout, but they're going to get really locked out by Ben J. Quite unfortunate there, but still lots of damage. Snatch on the ground just really makes... Wow, look at those pipes on the Kalski. My God.
Yeah, they picked up 3 frags. They picked up Alt, Zaka, and Kalski pretty early on in that mid. Kalski going down maybe a little bit later. They didn't really have a lot of height, but they didn't need any height because they made it count with the frags. So that's gonna be Dragon Link rolling into second. Alt looking like he wants to jump, at least get some sort of frag out, but he's not going to get any frag. He's actually going to be the one fragged on. Kai getting up a big frag. So they have a 2-man advantage going into this last push, and looks like they're just keen to take it in. It's going to be Phantom running in with the Uber popped on him. There is a gun on the left side of the point. They're going to have to get that as well. They're not going to get anything, actually, and they're going to get a little bit of cap time. That's going to turn heads around, and the entire collapse onto the point is now on, but the Dragon Link really tries to collapse onto negative gearing here, but it's really not going to come of anything.
That flick. Snatch just flicking Kalski again. Both scouts down for the blue team. My God. Sorry to cut you off there, Jazz. That was just so incredible of a pipe. My God. And this is looking kind of dangerous because they're getting flanked from kind of 2 different directions here. I'm not sure. Red really need to hold on to get their numbers in. and they just do that. But Snatch goes down. It looks like the med might get picked here. My God, complete
Default does
carnage
get
on the blue
picked
team. Alt, what are you
But
doing,
Kai's
mate?
on the point. Kai's on the point. He's going for the back cap.
Yes!
Oh my God, the spy with the back cap. I just looked over to the side of my screen, saw Kai was on the spy, and immediately started clicking M1, trying to find him. I pick up on him on the point. He gets the back cap. We are 2-1 in this game pretty early on, 10 minutes played, and on the second mid fight, Alt's really early on to Snatch. He's going to pick up Snatch, and he's going to go down, but that's a really good pick if you're Alt. And now the rest of the mid fight is starting to play out. Tesla goes for a bomb onto Sal, but does not get anything. And they've actually ended up dropping 3. Actually, no, Dragon Link is really having to run out, tail between their legs, because they dropped 3 in that, and it's just Phantom and Default staying alive. But what just happened?
It's just exciting stuff, really. Just mid fights, just like starting. Like, it looks like one team's going to be winning it, and then the other team just, like, comes in. But as I say, that Alt is onto the medic. He does get the force, eventually going down, but Blue can safely get out here. They get forced as well. They're gonna have the number disadvantage, so they are going to be out of red second, and that will be that.
Yeah,
I mean, a classic reset right here, Jazz.
Well, it's really good aggression by Alt to get the force, but, with Dragon Link just being able to follow up and get some frags is really gonna, it just makes their life easy, So even though they did get the force, or rather they got forced, they were able to capitalize and secure the next point. And because of that force, they actually do have a little bit of advantage. They've got about a 10-20% advantage at the moment, and they really just need to, at this level, I've seen a lot of teams really try to play off of these small advantages, get the scout, get him to build, use in, get the med, and then get out and come in and clean up on any frags. But I think they're just gonna play this slow right now, with a lead. It's still 20 minutes to play, but there's not as big of an incentive to really be gung-ho on the aggression, although the gung-ho aggression is a lot more fun to watch, I'll just say. But I'm not playing this game. But so right now I think we're just setting up to see the sack games go in. I think it's probably the safest bet. Just sack in players, see what you can get. Spam if you need to do what you need to do. Try to get the force, or even better, the drop. But no real sacks have come out as of yet.
It's very slow. This is kind of, I don't know. I feel like I'm watching two scared open teams, kind of, really just.
I wouldn't call it that.
I wouldn't call them open. No, they're definitely not open players. But this is some interesting stuff here. There's just not a lot of action right now. What's going on?
Well, it looks like Negative Gearing thinks that they're sorry. It looks like Dragon Link thinks it's their spy in play, but there's not a spy in play at the moment. It's really just. It's interesting. I think as you climb the ladder.
Look at all. He's under. He's going through. He's onto the medic. Can he connect the second rocket that he needs? No, unfortunately.
He gets cleaned up.
Default holding onto that Uber onto the skin of his teeth. Excellent stuff there, mate. Good work there. And I'm keen to see the resack. Looking like Kai's going to walk through big time, but getting taken straight down by Benjay. But it looks like Blue are opting for the trade here.
They use it.
Nice little multi-Uber. Red just kept it on the demo, and Snatch is going to go down a map, but they kind of trade places. The demo pick's more valuable there, so Red might have to fall out here, but...
Yeah, well, they've dropped Tesla as well, so now at this point, they really have to backpedal. But Kalski's coming in for the flank. Kalski does pick up Default. And actually, now it's just a sniper in big door. Kai end up picking up. He does pick up Benjay there. Yes, Benjay. But even then, that's losing that demo. I think once you lose that demo and the Uber fades, you really just have to give up the territory because you're not going to be able to deny that
managing
space.
to pack him off there. My God, that is going to be a crucial pick. They might just be able to roll straight into last year. They do not have a demo. Are they going to build the Uber? I'm not sure. I think they're just going to take it through, Jazz. But
Yeah, I think at this point, if you've got full Uber disadvantage on last on goalie watch, the best thing that you can do is get some off classes set up and just be prepared to ride it out. As I say that, the Uber does come in. Zaka just going straight for the demo. He's getting a lot of cap time as well, but Drat does blast him off. Snatch has gone down. All's gone down. Kalski's gone down. So is Sal, but it doesn't matter because Zaka picks it up 2-2. We've seen a lot of points traded on pretty early on. We're about halfway through this match. It's pretty exciting stuff. I'm on the snatch cam watching him roll out. He stuffs up his rollout, so you know what that means. They're going to play.
It's going to be a big door.
It's going to be a big door rollout. So the Stickies are coming out now, just trying to get any sort of aggression. And they've all walked up onto Blue's side. And
but
it's
ult
just
onto default there. He's really, really weak. Just a rocket will kill this medic, and it's going to be complete destruction.
Rocket
from
does
blue
get
team.
the medic.
Oh my god. Still even players though. This really, really could go either way. The medic is up for the blue team, but their positioning is not as promising. Or it might be. Scout is onto the medic here. Drat does go down. Zaka taking both Drat and Phantom down.
But Snatch is back in.
Oh my god, that is a 3-piece for Zaka right there. So far, the MVP of this game. Excellent stuff to you, my mate.
Yeah, Zaka absolutely no fear. He's like, no, I've seen this before. I've been to Ice Series. What have you done? I don't think you've done anything. But Kai immediately on the med. He does get the drop. Kai picking up Benny with a nice little overhead play. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why when you're walking through chokes, look up a little bit. It could save your medic's life. Also, if your medic maybe fade a little bit, but I'm not playing in Prem. So now, you know, they're looking like, because they had won the mid fight, they'd saved their med, they had full advantage, and now they're at full disadvantage with Dragon Link having just about to get they've gotten their Uber now, and they're starting to prod into lobby, you know, try to deny any sort of space, but negative gearing.
Look at that position. I've never seen that before, Jazz. I've actually never seen that before. That is insane. My god. Look at how far up he is. Look where he is. Oh my god.
Tempest mains really do be like that at times. And he's just jumping around, and now he's decided to move from his perch and just try to get any sort of spam that he can. Kai has gone down, and the Ubers have actually evened out. And because of that Uber evening out and losing Kai pretty early on in that re-aggression, it just allows Dragon Link, or negative gearing, doesn't matter, whatever I was going to say, negative gearing comes in, they do get the force onto default, and they've had the flash a lot. Zaka runs underground to try to get any sort of point pressure, but the collapse is on. Alt comes and tries to play the point. He does get picked up. Matt's on the point as well. Zaka's on the point. Zaka's actually cleaning up. He's going to clean up snatching. He's going to play the point. He's going to get the point. It's going to be 3-2 to negative gearing. Again, Zaka just playing really smart. He ran across the point, turned eyes, then the continual sacks for the point, and then he just runs on, cleans up snatch. I'm actually going to be on the Zaka cam for this mid. Let's see what this man can do. He starts denying bomber, runs his med up through elbow, and now at this point he's just looking to get some frags. Ends up going down.
Both blue scouts down. Very, very unfortunate there. Default is down though, but it's going to be roughly an even mid fight with blue eventually losing it after.
Yeah, blue's losing every player, man.
My
just
god.
A full wipe. So again, it's a really good game so far because you're seeing a lot of really back and forth action. You know, both teams. It's just a lot of throwing stuff at the wall, see what sticks, which just means that if this game is good, Product's going to be even better. Kalski goes in for the feed, and now negative gearing are going to have to just back out through river back to last setup, and with a point on the board, especially with 12 minutes to play, you can afford to stalemate this out a little bit. Just ride out any sort of aggression, ride out the sacks, and sort of park the bus a little bit, get some time chipped off the board. But you can't do that for too long because you do need to start re-aggressing. It's always good to have that second point to have as an insurance policy. But they've gone for the full off-class setup. They've got Kalski on, but it doesn't matter. Phantom uses in, and the Pyro just denying any sort of aggression really, really well. The point has been played a little bit, but Drat and Kai go down, and so does Tesla, and that's It's 3 players. It's just Phantom, Satch,
They might get
and
caught out in
Default.
lobby here. My God, this could be looking really, really dangerous for Red if they don't back off fast enough here. Snatch goes down. This could be a potential med pick if they chase that hard enough. No, they are not. They're going to play it safe, which is the smart thing to do. But wow, Blue holding that negative gearing, holding that very, very well.
And immediately Negative Gearing runs towards Big Door to break through. They're breaking through Big Door now. The entire team pretty much is rotated through. It's just Alt and Choke, but it doesn't matter because they've gotten space up on the side, but they haven't really picked up the frags. They do pick up Phantom and Drat for the trebles. Tesla does go down, but Sal and Kalski also go down on the side of Negative Gearing.
But here's Zaka. We've seen it before. And I have no doubt that he could do it again. The red team, they're going to be in the unfavorable position. They do manage to have a scout in now, so I'm not sure if he's going to try hero this, but the soldiers do come in, and it's looking like another mid-fight. Once again, my God, big bombing from Soldier there. Doesn't really get too much. Alt getting taken out by Phantom, and it's going to Red managing to claw that back despite their lack of position there. Excellent stuff. Blue having a fallout.
Well, Zaka managed to get a lot of really good point time, but he was the only one on the point, you know. So, and then once the players came back in through Big Door, it was just really difficult, and you know the spawners didn't arrive fast enough to make that a favorable fight to take. They dropped 2. They have to just hightail it all the way back to last. And again, we're seeing an engineer. We're seeing a pyro. Phantom does go down from Alt. A really good pick there. But now we're just gonna have to see what type of plays are gonna be made. Again, you know, Negative Gearing with the 1 point on the board can afford to play this a little bit slow, but we don't want to see slow TF2. We want to see fast, exciting TF2. None of that European nonsense. Fucking get one point on the board. I'm gonna stalemate the rest of the game out. I don't want to see it. I want to see frags. And I just saw 2 frags. Alt goes down, tries to get something in river, does not pick up anything, and now being 2 players down doesn't matter. Phantom's coming in. They've used an Uber through Shutter, and now Negative Gearing finally uses their Uber, but not after they lose the gun. Zaka also did go down from a Drat frag, but now the collapse is in. Tesla getting a big frag on the demo man, but it's Kai on the point.
Ooh, just managing to not secure that one. This could, if Snatch can pick up this kill, no, he cannot. Zaka coming in to save
Zaka
the day.
again, man. Zaka again, really
too strong. Someone needs to create a new division just for this man, I reckon.
Just imagine if you had a team of 6 Zakas. How would that be? You just win the Prem every single time, man. What can't this man do?
I'm so keen. I really hope he goes to LAN again. Yeah, the one-man Insomnia call from Mitch comes out. We reckon he's ready for it. Just going to be a slight reset here. Building for both teams. Negative Gearing are going to have the slight add, roughly 40 there. 30, sorry. Doesn't really matter. It's add is add. They're going to have enough to be able to use it to their advantage. They're about to take it through onto a scout. Soldier does go through drop down for the flank. Let's see what Zaka can do with this. I am keen.
Kai comes in with a big bomb, and he gets the force out, and they get the force, and you know this is really good if you're on the side of Dragon Link. They've managed to kite this really well. The Ubers have been leapfrogged, and immediately they say, no, we want to re-aggress. Uber does get used in on Phantom. They're going to clean up Alt. Are they going to clean up Alt? Alt's Skybox. But at the same time,
nice
the wrap is on. Kalski and the medic just completely gone the other way around. They're going to have to bring in all of Negative Gear, or all of Dragon Link back. Really smart heads-up play, and Kalski's going to get the point. Really, really well done. He just needs to...
Oh, but snatch those beautifully timed pipes by him. Excellent stuff by the man.
And then Kai, right place, right time, gets the cleanup crew going. But even then, I saw that happen. I saw the Uber come in, and then immediately I saw Kalski and Zaka and the med all hightail it through. Where is Alt?
He's hiding in drop down. This could be disastrous for the...
But he gets found out. Kai picks him up. But Zaka re-aggresses. He's on Snatch. And now all he gets the med. He gets default. Zaka! MVP.
100% MVP.
Can't speak too soon because Drat's still on the med, but Drat does get picked up. Oh my god, and it's just Phantom. Phantom's really trying to get any sort of aggression. He's hightailing it towards Sal.
Oh, Phantom,
and
he's going
now,
huge here.
Now he's just on the med, and ooh, bada bing, bada boom. Phantom picks up the med. Really, really good salvage there. After Zaka goes huge, Phantom says, "I'm gonna one up you." Gets the demo and the med. So now we're in an even Uber situation, more or less. Actually, no, we're not in an even Uber. Default is building now, so they're gonna have about 20 ad by the time Benji respawns. By the time Benny respawns, and now they're just taking the aggression in. They're just, prodding early. Drat's getting some point time. Kai's lurking in river, trying to maybe see if he can catch any players off guard. But nah, negative gearing just says no. We're just gonna rewind it a little bit, go back to last. And now they're looking, they've put themselves in really good positions so far, but they haven't been able to capitalize off the points. This is Gully Wash. Gully Wash is a difficult map to push into, this last point is. And now negative gearing with another big off-class setup, having Zaka on Pyro, Kowski on Heavy, and then the Uber does come in. Zaka just denies it really well. The Uber is going to fade in river. They have not gotten anything besides Zaka, and a lot of the players are weak. They do pick up ult. The point is being played really hard. Snatch does go down. Tesla does sack in. He picks up the med. He dies with 98% Uber. And
that Heavy's just going to clean up the rest of it, and that's the end of that Fable. My God.
Wow. You didn't get the point, but you got a pretty good consolation prize, denying that full Uber advantage. So now negative gearing are gonna have to stay pretty much on last, because Dragon Link is really they're re-pushing back in. They've got a good 70% ad as well, and the off-class setup is coming. Kai ends up picking up Sao in lower main. This is a huge pick, and now it's just the anticipation is growing. When is the Uber going to come in? And the Uber comes in now. The Uber does come in on Phantom. Snatch does get flashed in as well. Zaka's denying really hard. They need to clean up on this Pyro. The Uber has faded. The Pyro is WM1ing, but the point is being played really well. Drat's on the point. And now they just need to clean up the frags.
Snatch
it's just
4 HP. It's going to be so
med.
close. Oh my God. Looks, it's going to be 3-3 with 4 minutes 30 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. This game could potentially go to over Golden Cap. Sorry, not overtime. Golden Cap. My God, it is really, really warming up. Snatch not going to make the jump. Looking like another big door rollout for the red team here. My God, he's going to play on ground here, trying to throw a few stickies up. As I say that, the bombs do come in. Ult is on the medic and manages.
All gets picked out. Yeah, they don't pick up default. They picked up 2 players. They actually got Alt and Kowski. Now Drat is over on their side. Kai trying to do his best, does not pick up the med. But they are picking up the rest of the flags, and it's just Matt chilling in elbow, does not manage to pick up default, and it's just gonna be a med and scout all the way back to last. It's gonna be even Ubers, but it is gonna be a tricky spot to be in. When you're tied 3-3, you do not want to be having to potentially be back on your last ult, trying to jump around. They're getting some point play, but the Uber does get used, and Zaka's just going straight for the demo. He goes straight for the demo, but default doesn't even have Uber yet. They've managed to use the Uber, but they haven't been able to do anything else with it. They only pick up they only pick up the demo for that. Do they even pick up the demo? I don't know. I can't see it.
This is looking really dangerous for negative gearing here. Major disad. They're on their last. Only 3 minutes remaining. My call of the Golden Cap is looking like it.
And the Uber does come in through lower main. Zaka again doing really good at denying it, but it's only so much you can do. Matt does collapse onto default, so now the medics are out of play, but they have dropped 3 in this, and now it's just Dragon Link on the point. Drat gets the cap. Now it's 3-4. Negative gearing really has to pull something out of the hat to make this work. I just wonder what the hell the Uber play was there. Zaka has the Uber use on him, but instead of going for the other team, he goes straight for the demo. Doesn't even pick up the demo. What's going on
here?
If
I was them, I would have just sat back on last there. As I say that, Alt is jumping in very, very early. They're going to need to try and kind of salvage whatever they can here. They need to go balls to the wall with aggression if they want to get another round in time. Kowski is on the medic. This is looking kind of huge here. Tesla and Matt still up. Matt will get the reply with an excellent direct on him. 7 HP, winning it for his team. There is still chance for Negative Gearing here.
You just know Matt has been grinding Goalie Wash second MGE from that one fight.
Mate.
I just want to say it. One of my favorite arenas, let's be honest. But now they have to cap this midpoint, and they really have to start using some aggression really quickly. They do have about a 15% ad, but they're going to have to use this quick. They're going to have to just make moves really quickly. There is no time to dilly-dally whatsoever.
They're on crits,
They're
actually.
on crits. They're on the crits play. The first time we've seen the crits play tonight, but what angle are they going to try to use for choke? A bit risky. Or are they going to try to rotate big door? I can't really tell at the moment. Looks like they're content to use this through choke, and yep, Matt's gonna jump through to start clearing some space, and the crits does come in, but does he pick up anything? No, they've just all the way out towards last.
Oh, he damages a player, but no, unfortunately not. It was not enough to capitalize enough numbers here. They still do get the point though, so there is still a chance. 52 seconds remaining. As we said before, mate, they're going to have to pull an absolute rabbit out of their hat to win this one. But anything is possible.
40 seconds left on the clock is more than enough time to build crits. And all you need is just one good sticky from the exact right angle, pick up a med, pick up a demo, pick up whatever frag you need. And anything can happen, but they're going to have to use this quickly. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. They have about 90% crits at the moment. Kalski's getting a lot of point time. They do get the Uber Force out. That's a really good force. But now if you're Negative Gearing, you're going to be wondering.
There needs to be a hero crit play from underneath the point. This could be huge. Unfortunately, no shots managing to connect there. My God, that was so unfortunate. And that is GG's, ladies and gentlemen. 4-3 in favor of Dragon Link, I believe. My God, that was close.
And that is going to be Dragon Link picking up the first win of the season, 3-4 on Goalie Wash against Negative Gearing. They needed that crits to be huge, but it was pretty flaccid. Let's be honest, folks.
Oh, mate, extremely flaccid. No blood was getting to the downstairs department there. I tell you what, mate.
The fucking goose. But you know what? Negative Gearing, if you're Negative Gearing, at this point, you just got to reset. Because from what I saw, and we'll pull up the logs, I'm very keen to see, what the frag and the damage trade-off was, because I can't imagine it was too much of a big difference. But now we're going to the map. This is the map we all love to see. Product.
Oh, mate. And before this begins, I just need to quickly say, Kalski is very well known for his sniper, and I am so incredibly keen to see what he can do for Negative Gearing on this map. I have a prediction that he is going to be a massive pain in the ass for Dragon. Yes.
Well, let's look at this these logs real quick. So just going off of base kills, Negative Gearing did not it's going to be my no shit Sherlock statement of the day, but Negative Gearing did not have as many frags as Dragon Link, and that probably contributed towards the loss. So Dragon Link had 122 to Negative Gearing's 109 frags. Notably, the frag distribution was relatively even as far as the players getting the frags, including, I think, Kai or Tesla. One of them was a roamer. Both of them are soldiers, and both of them went positive, which, as a soldier, is pretty sometimes difficult to do with the way that the current meta is played. Alt going pretty negative as well. Looking at the heal stats as well, Zaka getting pumped full of 28% heals, but 20% heals still not enough to make the difference. But even then, I thought Zaka was pretty popping on that map. But I think overall it was relatively even. I mean, it was pretty even for most of the game. It's just a couple choices and a couple failed pushes that ultimately makes the difference, as they always do. So now we're just gonna have to see what product lies for us, man. What lies ahead in this map for those who are new, who have never watched TF2 before. First of all, welcome. If you've if you've never seen a game of Product, you are in for a treat. Product, unlike a 5CP map, is a king of the hill, which means it's nothing but non-stop action. It's a never-ending mid-fight, trying to get control of the hill. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, expect to see a lot of frags.
Yeah, lots of frags are going to come out this game. I'm curious to see, as I mentioned before, with Kalski on sniper, I'm wondering if they're going to get maybe ult to play scout while Kalski snipes, if assuming he does do that. So because you definitely want to be running 2 scouts on Product. I think that's been a well-established meta for the map. So yeah, it will be interesting to see. What do you think, Jazz?
Well, I think Alt's a really good player in that he can play every class at a relatively high level. I mean, higher than I can play them, that's for certain.
Yeah, good all-rounder. He is a very good all-rounder player.
Yeah,
I can definitely agree with that.
With Koth, you're going to see a lot of soldier aggression, and having those 2 scouts playing tight near the med, ready to deny any sort of aggression is... that's more or less how it's played, and the soldiers just act as roamers, as playmakers. They just try to get some bombs happening, playing off of the damage that the demo man does put out. So I think if Kalski does opt to run that full-time sniper, I think you would see Alt swap over. But even then, Alt is quite an accomplished jumper as well. So you could very well see Matt make the swap, but we'll just have to see. We're just waiting in pre-game. But Goose, do you have any takeaways from the last map?
Well, yeah, it was an absolute nail biter. Aside from that, I noticed Benjay was getting so Snatch was getting more ground, but Benjay was kind of getting the smarter ground, and I think that equated to more damage from him. Snatch was very, very aggressive. As I say that, both teams have readied up, and we are going to be going live right here. What cam are you going to get on for this one, Jazz?
I'm going to get on the Benjay cam, because, why not? So
yeah,
here we go. So the mid-fight has started already. Early stickies across the point from both sides. Just patiently trading whatever stickies they can. Alt is going to go down. He does get cleaned up. Snatch goes down. Kai goes down. And now the collapse is on. It's just, oh my god, it's just the med default.
Left for the bones, mate. My god, he manages to pick up an Uber sword, but I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. Still, good an effort from default there, but a full wipe on the side of Dragon Link there. Wow.
Yeah, with the way Koth is played, sometimes it happens so quickly that you can barely even see what's going on. I just saw Alt go in for the jump, and the next thing I know, 3
Everyone
players were dead.
Yeah,
exactly. So, but now, negative gearing with full Uber advantage and point advantage as well, they really can just wait for the 4-man sack to come in, which is what's going to happen. Tesla does scuff up his jump, and Kai goes down, and Tesla goes down, and Drat goes down, and Snatch tries to get the med, does not pick up anything. So,
that was kind of very amusing to watch. I just watched the scout, Zaka, just delete them like one at a time there. It's quite amusing, but they're going to actually be able to set up the forward hold because of that. I've not seen this in a little while. You don't really see this too much on the lower divisions. They're going to try a breakthrough, mate. Snatch is very low. This could be dangerous for the blue team here. They might not even be able to get out successfully. Scout's putting in really, really good work here. But as I say that, Kalski does go down, so they're going to have to back off a little bit. You can't hold with a player down. Jazz, what do you make of all of this?
Alt with the big bomb on default gets the force. So, I mean, it doesn't even matter. They managed to set up the forward hold. They managed to get the force out, and now they use Uber back into it. The demo does try to take some point space, but Zaka does end up getting dropped in that Uber, so they're not able to use that medic speed boost to get more frags. But a lot happening at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. A lot happening.
There's a lot going on here. It is hard to keep up, but that is just classic King of the Hill for you. Snatch going to position some nice stickies there, looking like another reset. They're 2 down. I'm not sure if they're going to back out of this one, but knowing them, they're going to try hold it probably.
The spawners are coming in, and Alt does go for another big jump. Ends up being cleaned up by Tesla. And now you're just seeing more spam exchange across the point. Matt goes down, and now Sal goes down as well. That's 3 picks on the side, and now they're just going
is behind on the medic. That
onto the med,
but no, Snatch does take him out. Phantom getting the sword kill, absolutely shanking Benny to death there, my god. Do not go to that suburb where that man is from. You will get box cutted, my god. Sorry.
Can't say that on stream, Goose, but you already did, so it doesn't matter.
My
doesn't
apologies to that one, ladies and gentlemen. This is a
blue,
casual cast.
We got a true blue Dan and Nung boy in the cast, man. What can I say? so now more the what the hell is it called? The 4-man sack comes in. The 4-man sack comes in. They do not manage to pick up default, and all the while, I lied. Never mind. Kowski comes in, picks up default with he drops default. And now negative gearing you are in a really good spot here because they're gonna have full Uber advantage, but they're gonna have to play really carefully, really tight around Benny the Med because the sacks are gonna come in. The first sack comes in, and Tesla does end up being cleaned up. Zaka does go down from a sticky trap, but now you're just seeing a lot of spam exchange. But they've dropped 3 scouts, and oh my god, he's at 99%. He's the Med. Will Benny live? Benny does live, but that lack of scouts almost cost him his life and cost him full Uber advantage. But it doesn't matter because now they have the players up, and it's just going to be Zaka. They're just going to leash onto Zaka. He's going to go full force
going
into
down.
default.
My god, Kowski just deleting people. My god, onto the point he goes. The Uber is fading, but it doesn't matter. The numbers are dropping for the side of blue team here. Dragon Link just crumbling in these final moments. Red do manage to secure the point, so negative gearing are going to have the advantage here with a 30% rough ad. My god. But
I mean, even then they managed to kill off a good 2-3 minutes, not 3 minutes, but a good 2 minutes off of the round clock. And now Phantom's just edging the point. They do have the Uber advantage, but again, as you see in Koth map, sometimes you just need to go balls to the wall. Kowski goes down, all goes down.
Did you see
but
that
a big double
pipe
by
Ben
Sal.
J, given the goods, Christmas has come early. Ho, 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 my god.
Sorry, a Ben J pipe, not a Sal pipe. I can't even get my players correct. But, it's just such a big pipe. So much frag, so much carnage, so much chaos going out. I can't keep up. Mitch can't keep up.
I can't keep up. No one can keep up with this. This is TF2, ladies and gentlemen, and we just love it. My god, looks like Dragon Link gonna go back in for the point play here. It's looking really dangerous for negative gearing here. They're 2 plays down. They're gonna have to back up. 17 seconds left on the clock. They need to make something happen here. The blue team does have the Uber ad, so it's going to be in favor of them. A little bit of point presence coming out. Jazz, help me out here. There is so much action.
The Uber gets forced out on default, and they're just going to opt to stand on the point. All they have to do is stand on the point, wait for that little bit of time to run off. And the point does... God. Oh, that's a 1-0 Dragon Link. Second mid-fight. Potentially 2 more rounds, potentially 5. We'll see how we go. So the mid-fight has started early. Kai going for a big bomb onto the red med. Does not pick up anything. Alt trying to go behind. Then Matt with the collapse. He's on default. Default does not, barely takes any damage. Only goes down to 120 by the grace of God. And now you're the down 2 soldiers negative gearing it. So now you're just seeing the re-aggression come in. Zaka goes down. Drat.
Oh, Minecrafting Zaka there. Tesla, excellent job, mate. Hats off to you. It's carnage, ladies and gentlemen. This is product.
It's carnage. And the forward hold is going to come out on the side of Dragon Link, saying they don't want to give any space. They want to kill up as much time on the clock as they possibly can. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You want to win the game, so get rid of the time on the clock. And it looks like... Negative Gearing's trying to break left. Kowski does go in for the feed. Does not manage to pick up Kai, but he manages to get him down pretty bloody low. So now they're just going to have to figure out how are we going to break this forward hold. Alt opts to go in. Alt ends up dying as well. But we have Kowski on the secret agent, Mr. Frenchman. Let's see this go down. Walks past Kai, totally unseen. And now he's just opting. They're doing a little bit of distraction.
Oh, I think the med
default
has seen him. Go for the revolver.
But he drops him down to 20 health. Default balls of steel. manages to hold on to his Uber. And now the Uber situation has evened out, but even then, now you're looking at a situation where they're going to have to figure out some way to break out. Oftentimes you will see teams run the Pyro just to air blast out any sort of danger from the side. And yes, the Pyro is out, Alt just opting WN1 his way to success. Phantom goes down, Kai goes down. Now Dragon Link is really going to have to start going all the way back. Alt has kept on the Pyro as well. And Default ends up getting forced. He didn't have any players on him.
Wow.
And Alt just continually denying him. He's been playing too much Dust Bowl to be caught up by any of this nonsense. So now Negative Gearing picks up the point, but to Dragon Link's credit, they killed off a minute 20 or a minute 45, minute 35, a minute and a half off of the round timer. And but now Negative Gearing does have full Uber advantage. Kai goes in for a big bump with a great surf. The med lives 3 HP. Wow, you really can't write a script better than that. Or maybe you could. I don't know. I'm not a writer. Anyway, so they still have full Uber advantage. They're opting not to really punish Negative Gearing or punish Dragon Link with this full Uber advantage, but now Zaka is gearing up and he says, all right, it's time to use this Uber. We're going to run straight into corner.
Let's hold W.
And they pick up Snatch, they pick up Drat, Phantom goes down, Default goes down, and it's just Kai.
God.
Kai back spawns into spawn, or gets into spawn and spawns. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. And
wow, just wow. I was a little bit confused as to why, the red team before, they held that point presence in Uber, and they kind of didn't really punish Dragon Link when there were players down, but it looks like they were just really holding out for that scout play. As I say, that Kai does get the pick onto Kowski, so that is going to be huge. They're going to start to edge their way onto the point here. Both scouts, excellent presence. Big bomb coming in. Wow, my God. Kai with them insane headshot. My God.
Snatch Sao, whoever the blue demo is, with the big pipes. Massive pipes, ladies and gentlemen.
My God.
And thinking back on that Uber exchange that we just saw with for Negative Gearing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it was a very, very smart play to really milk the Uber advantage for all it was worth, because it just killed off more time. And now we're just seeing Zaka just coming in again. He's thirsty, man. He is hungry. He smells blood in the water, but he doesn't pick up anything. And now the re-aggression is on. Tesla bombing in to make some space. Phantom running full force with Default the med. And they're going to catch out the demo. They do pick up Benjay. And now they also pick up Kowski as well. That's 2 really good picks. So, you're just seeing a lot of frags going back and forth, man.
Yeah.
I can't keep up. But
It's so hard. And it looks like Kai's going to come in for a little bit of a side bomb here onto concrete. Doesn't manage to get too much there. Oh, it's sky high. It's going to go down. 2-player disad for Negative Gearing here. It's looking a little bit dangerous. Kai is still going to kind of try edge him out here. I'm going to keep on the Kai cam. Something big's about to happen, I promise you. Maybe not. Curse of the caster, unfortunately.
They're going to have the Negative Gearing. They need to get on this point right now, but they keep on dropping players. They're dropping like flies at the moment. Alt trying to go for some sort of play. Does not pick up anything. It is 2-0 Dragon Link. Wow. So there's just a lot going on, man.
There's a lot following. There's a lot to follow. It looks like they're going to go for kind of like a cliff rollout here. Playing to that right side. I'm gonna go on the Kai cam, see if he does any bombs. I've seen some very good bombs from him this game. Not really doing too much. Tesla is very weak, and he's just going to pick up the pack. And yeah, just kind of getting traded back and forth here. Zaka is still up. He's getting a little bit weak. He's going to need some heals if you want him to do his job here. He's going to take down Tesla. Oh no, Alt gets the credit for that one. And he's just going to try, use his point presence. Really good stuff. Yeah, they're out.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Yeah, good stuff. So, a really good mid-fight.
Wow, look at Zaka, he keeps going. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jazz, but he picks off the demo and the scout. That is going to really put some betadine in those wounds. That stung, my God.
Well, now you're seeing the re-aggression here. Kai is on the sniper class. I think this is the first time we've really seen the sniper come into play. He did get headshot in his previous life. He's just trying to get some pot shots across the point, but the med is safely out of sightline, and the Uber does get used. Zaka, the demo ends up going down. They've picked up, but they've lost Matt, and they've really only picked up the demo for this trouble. The Ubers have both faded on the point, and now Tesla is coming in to try to get the cleanup crew going, but he does not manage to pick up alt. Kai, however, is getting a lot of shots. He's denying a lot of space, but he's going to get cleaned up. Drat does end up cleaning up alt instead. So Frags coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Frags coming out. The point does get played. Negative gearing does have point control at the moment, but they have to pick up this round. This round is the ever crucial round. If they don't win this round, then that is a double loss. You do not want to be in that situation. But so the frag, again the re-aggression comes out, but the med does go down. Kai comes in from behind with big bombs, big rockets, big frags, picks up the med. They're going to pick up the point. They do lose default in the process, so the Ubers are going to be relatively even, but they're playing smart. They're going to say, we're going to wait for a med to respond before we get the point, but Kowski ends up cleaning up Phantom, who just...
Big brain plays there to get that point capped later for the, better respawn there. Excellent stuff. Matt's going to kind of go in for some early aggression here, get some re-aggression on the point.
But
default,
Kai gets the med! Kai gets the med! How does this happen? I don't know how it happens. There's so much going on. That's gonna make the Uber advantages just a little bit better for Dragon Link. Sorry, they've got a 20% advantage due to Kai just going absolutely huge with these med frags that he's been able to secure. But negative gearing still does have the point. They're only just now getting on the point. Dragon Link are all just opting to jump around, try to get any sort of space and distraction that he can.
Oh, look at Tesla! Oh, wow, he almost got that. What was that? The demo got launched onto China, and he drops down and somehow manages to survive. LMFAO coming out from Tesla in the chat. My God, ladies and gentlemen.
So, now you're having to see, you're seeing Dragon Link, they do have this Uber advantage, but Kowski's trying to just get any sort of point play that they can just to pull players out of position to maybe just get some cleanup crew going on. Matt ends up going down on their cliffside, and again, I don't know, negative gearing.
The med goes down!
Once again, caught in front of house, not a place that you want to be, kind of a no man's land in between behind left and behind right of that rock, and they're just gonna have to go for the med, but default a Man of Steel, invincible for the time being. We'll see how he continues on, but negative gearing, they're getting themselves into spots where it seems like they just sort of run out of ideas, or they just throw players at the point just to try to get any sort of anything, but it's just not happening for them, unfortunately, man.
Yeah, no, it's a real shame here. They got a minute left, so they really, really need to start thinking about their decisions. 2-0, not in favour of the team. This is like, we're a minute away from GG right here, ladies and gentlemen. As I say that, 2 players do go down for red, but ult's going to spawn, so hopefully there will be a little bit more action. I think they're just going to try get that last little bit of Uber. There's going to be that final trade, and we're going to see that classic product last point fuckery.
That's the spirit. Well, the Ubers have evened out, but again, Dragon Link just playing really tight, really compact, really just not trying to give up any sort of advantage, but default does end up using his Uber, and then Drat and Phantom go down, Tesla goes down as well, Kowski has gone down, so this is really good if you're negative gearing. They
managed to pick up default. Yep, they get default as well.
They picked up the med, but they've, if Dragon Link recaps the point, they just have to hold it for 9 seconds, and then they win the round. But the forward hold is out. But Kai is on the spy. Will he get the stab? We shall see. shuffling rapidly to try to get it. Oh,
Ooh, let's see.
does
This
he?
is going to be
Does
huge.
he? Does he?
Oh
Does
my
he?
god, no way.
Yes, he does!
Oh, and he gets it!
He gets the
Kai
net.
with an insane pick, my goodness, and he's going to cloak up again, managing to still stay alive. Let's see if he can get another revolver kill here, and he just might be able to do that, Kai. Excellent work, mate. He's getting some shooting. He's shooting Kowski to get the third, surely not. Somebody stop this man, my goodness.
And now,
And he gets the last minute one on Kowski, and it's going to cloak up once again. This is huge. No way does he get a fifth or fourth. I've lost track at this point. Someone finally stopping
but
him.
the
My
point play, they played the point really well. They've brought it into overtime. They just need to hold this for 30 seconds. They do have a little bit of slight Uber advantage, but they need to protect their negative gearing does, because as soon as Dragon Link, if they recap that point, it's game over. Alt tries to go in for the bomb, does not pick up anything, ends up living, but the point is being played. They need to get this Uber, they need to get it fast, and they need to, again, protect their med. Matt goes down, Kai's goes down. They're just trying to get any sort of spam. The demo goes down, Alt comes in with a big bomb. They've managed to force all of the players off of the point. They don't have Uber, but they've managed, it's a full wipe, and they just have to get this Uber, stand on the point, use, and we are going to have another round if...
Unless some hero plays come out here, I highly doubt it. That is going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. My god. Yeah, negative gearing, hanging on by the skin of their teeth there. My goodness.
So 2-1. Jesus Christ. I can't even keep up. That Kai's coming to mid. Well, Kai's on the sniper at mid. He's going up trying to maybe get a cheeky early headshot onto the med. Does he get? Nope, does not get anything. He does drop the demo down to about 30 health, which is a pretty good trade-off. But again, no frags will come out. Tesla does get cleaned up. Nothing else. Kai also does go down. Sal goes down as well, and that's going to be the cue for negative gearing just to get out. Or sorry, for Dragon Link to get out.
Oh wow, Zach is hungry as all hell. My god, someone get him a $3 Happy Meal with a cheeseburger. My god, this man's hunger needs to be tamed. The Hunger Tamers box probably would have been a more appropriate comment for that one. Never mind with my shitty references.
It's okay, it's okay. $3 cheeseburger, man. Fucking madcon. Anyways, so the re-aggression's coming out on the side of Dragon Link, but they're going into a full Uber disadvantage, and the Uber finally does come out. Default goes down. Oh, big bomb by Alt, picking up Default, and at the cost of just Zaka, that's a very good trade. And it's just Sao and it's just Kai. But where is Kai? Kai do be lurking. Oh, he's at forward, and he's gonna pick up Zaka. Is he gonna get him? Yes, he does.
Insane shot. Excellent work by him.
In the same way that Zaka was hungry last game, Kai is hungry this game. He's going absolutely massive, picking up frags left and right and center. And now Dragon Link does pick up the point, and they're picking up players as well. They picked up Kowski, Matt, and Alt at the cost of Kai and Drat, but those are three really good picks. Kai, oh my god, Kai, I can't wax lyrical enough about this man. He's going absolutely huge. They do, negative gearing does have Uber advantage here. They've got about a 40% advantage that I know they're going to be keen and eager to use as fast as they can. Just try to start forcing players off the point.
It's looking like a big one from Zaka. They're about to use it.
But no,
Zaka gets
dropped
it
way too hard.
Oh no, Benny, mate, that was so unfortunate. That's okay though. Oh my god. So
Zaka is going to be livid in the comms, because when that happens, when you're the scout and your med drops you in those Ubers that you want to use, it's really disheartening. And they're going to pick up.
But the med's going to go down from the side of negative gearing. Big shame from them there. Blue team going to cap it up once again. Still 16-20% ad. It is anyone's game. They've just got to think a little bit smarter here. No soldiers on the blue team. One has just spawned. Alt is about to go in for something big here. He's going to get the re-jump, fake bombing, getting the pack.
Goes behind. But now the spam is coming out. A lot of players jumping around, and they're just content just to force them off of the point, knowing that they've got full Uber disadvantage. Really no need to commit any players farther past that rock that of Dragon Link, and they're going to be content to get this point, maybe build a little bit, try to even the Ubers out a little bit, be prepared for the re-aggression, kite it, and then go back in. But again, Dragon Link has been really good at like using these advantages that they're looking to use right now. Phantom, they end up using and they end up flashing Drat, but no players are aggressing forward. It's just default on his own. He is a man on an island. Is he going to get cleaned up? He's down to 50 health. Matt is going for the big bomb. He does pick him up.
That was crucial to them. That has kept them in this game just. There's going to be some slight add, roughly 10-15% add on the side of negative gearing. And Jazz, mate, in Prem, we already know that is more than enough. The demo is down as well. Their numbers down. So negative gearing are going to be able to get some very, very safe point presence here. Is Dragon Link going to aggress it? I think they are, yes. They're just going to... They really, really want to establish their dominance here. Tesla is going to go down. They're a one-man advantage. Down, Alt does go down. Soldier reach for each team. Scout's going down now. Looking like not going good for Blue.
I mean, they've managed to pick up 3 frags. They've got Kowski, Alt, and Matt for their troubles. So this is a good, that's a good space to be in, even if they do lose the point. But again, negative gearing has just around about 30 seconds left on the clock. Kai is hiding. I think he could get a big frag. Oh, he's putting down spam onto the med. He forces the med. Zaka does get hit into the skybox. And now they haven't managed to pick up any frags with this except for Kai, but Kai was a sack anyway. And they've just managed to kite this extremely well, but they pick up Tesla and Phantom as well. So they just need to play the point. Zach is on the med. Can he pick up default? Yes, he can. Matt goes in for the bomb. Just scares Drat. And now they just need to build hard, get Uber, protect point, win round, and take this to 2-2. But even then, Dragon Link has done really, really well at coming in with the re-aggression at times. So they just need to play this re-aggression really well. Go in for a sack, try to get the med before the med can get Uber. And it looks like they're keen on doing that. Phantom and Drat are playing the point, but all with a big bomb. And they picked up 4 players. They picked up 5. It doesn't matter that Drat picks up the med because.
Oh, default! Just gonna get in the last second there. Good on to default.
And
excellent play.
We're gonna see 2-2. Who would have thought at the end of the second round that we'd be at the tied game? This is the last round. Whoever wins this game wins, or whoever wins this round wins the game, is what I'm trying to say. So we're on this first mid fight. Early trade, early spams just going across the point. Scouts just looking for an opening, players looking for an opening, waiting to hear the call for that massive money shot damage. Alt does go down. Does not pick up anything yet.
Well, Kai's behind. This could be really dangerous.
He's right on
Gets
top
one
of the
rocket.
net, but
Unfortunately, he didn't
up.
connect the first rocket. That would have been huge if he had just maybe taken his time a little bit more. Once again, I couldn't have done any better myself. This is really, really going either way. Man, disadvantage on both sides. And yeah, there's going to be some excellent spam coming out from Snatch here. He's nice and healthy. Ben J not looking in the best state, and Blue Team seem to have, despite the lack of time on the point, they have a little bit more presence, but no, it's going either way. The demo is so weak on negative gearing, but they do not manage to pick him up. And wow. Uber's come out as well, my God. Jazz, I'm bloody lost here, mate. This is carnage.
Yes, it is, Goose. And that's what we love about Koth maps. It is just nothing but carnage. Hard to keep up, but entertaining to watch if you're a viewer. This is a good spot for Dragon Link to be in because they have a good 30% Uber advantage. They have time ticking down on the clock, but they're gonna have to make something happen here soon because the I don't know, because they need the bloody point, man.
They need to do stuff, man. This is Koth. It's time, bro. You gotta get your ass in there, bro. And it looks like Matt's gonna do just that. He must have heard.
Oh, default gets popped up.
Zaka, 2 kills.
Damn, there's so many frags going at left, right, and center. Soldier's going in for bomb. Tesla does pick up scouts. No, he doesn't. He picks up soldiers or the demo. He picks up someone, man. They're just getting frags all over the place. But again, negative gearing with a massive Uber advantage here, a full 80% advantage, 70-80%, basically full ad. It's full ad for all intents and purposes. Phantom is trying to edge the point. They're just trying to get a little bit of cap time here, and they do get a little bit of cap time there, but it doesn't matter because Zaka is coming out. He's coming out with the Uber charge. He's just going beelining straight for the Met. He does pick up default.
Back up. Excellent work. My goodness.
Clean
and it seems
as a whistle,
negative
boys.
gearing have really kept their composure well here, Jazz. I thought that they were just going to apple crumble pie away this map, but no. Look at what's going on right now. My goodness. They are absolutely on fire. My God.
Yes, well, it's good, especially because, like us, some teams, once things start going against them, it's really easy to just be like, what the, and just start tilting out of your mind, but they manage to keep themselves and their heads into the game really well. And they've been rewarded with 2 points, but Kai is on the spy, looking for a backstab. He picks the soldier
down the medic successfully. He managed to do just that with 2 kills. Kai, you are insane, mate. I want some of your medication right now, please, mate. My God.
I want to see him continue running the spy. Don't go back and change Kai. Give the people what they want. We want to see backstabs, bro. We want to see backstabs, man. So now the point re-aggression is on. They're gonna have to just sack for default. He's got full Uber advantage. He does get taken down to about 100 health, but it doesn't even matter because he has not used. And they're just gonna have to backpedal here. They're gonna get the Uber just used back into him. Phantom doing to Benny what Zaka does to default, just straight into him, getting the frag, just doing something to the Uber.
just putting in work,
getting
mate.
Frags,
building walls, frags. Putting up a challenge. Excellent work. Looking like this is going to be one of the final fights here. Don't want to speak too soon. Kai, does he hit that air shot? My God, I did not manage to see because his flicks are so aggressive. He does manage to pick up Zaka.
Oh, but they picked up 4 players, Con.
Oh my God!
They pick up ult, and Matt does not manage to get the med. They are just going to... He lives on 20 health. There's 20 seconds remaining as well. If you are negative gearing, you really just have to fucking grab your nuts, bro, and just go fucking all in, man. There's really no other way of doing it at this point. Just balls to the wall aggression. Will they pick up Sao?
The demo goes down early,
The demo does go down, but Kai does jump on the point. He manages.
My God, there is no way I'm witnessing this.
They need to get this point. They need to get the point. Zaka is doing work.
This is looking so good here. Zaka's deleting everybody
That's
on the
just
point. It's going to be one more scout. I have faith in Zaka that he can do it. It's a demo left. They just need to cap this. My God.
They pick up the point. They have full Uber advantage as well, but they need to kill 1 minute and 20 seconds off of the clock. They need to kill the medic. They need to get the frags, and they need to get every advantage they can to win the game. They don't have Uber yet. They don't get Uber because the medic goes down.
They just crumble.
Every frag
just happened.
Every frag gone against them when they needed it the most. The med going down, 98% Uber. The game ends 3-2. Dragonlink picking up the dub on both maps. What a game.
Fucking magicians.
What a bloody game.
What did I just witness there? My God, I need to just take a deep breath on that one. That almost gave me a heart attack. You don't really see that. You don't really see a goth product game that close. My God. My God, Jazz, that was a real treat. That was a treat and a half to cast.
The hell did I just watch, man? What the fuck? Oh my God. Dragonlink, like I said, picking up the dub, winning product 3-2, winning goalie wash 4-3. Very well played. Let's see some bloody logs, man. That's what I want to see. I don't care about we can wax lyrical about the game. Let's see some logs. Where are these logs? I can't find the logs.
Neither can I, mate. We'll just have to wait to get them up. We'll just
Still
wait.
looking. One of these days, the logs will be uploaded, and apparently they're up. I found them, and let's
Phantom with the 40 kills, 21 deaths. My God.
Phantom with the fat 40 frags.
Zacko not too far behind. Still got to give him massive credit there. My personal MVP of the game still does go out to the man. But wow, those are some 9.6k damage on Scout. Kai with a monstrous 12k damage on Soldier. What?
391 DPM for Kai. Kai,
What?
in a feat of soldier, I don't know what you call it, goes positive as a soldier on a Koth map. Aided by some backstabs, let's be honest, but even then, going absolutely bloody massive. Picking up, he also picked up. Here's a fun stat. Picks up 102 health packs over the course of the map. He doesn't need heals from Medic. He just picks up the health. Just looking at these frags, 155 frags for Dragon Link to negative gearings, 137, 50,000 damage for Dragon Link. Picking
Those
up 4.
are some ginormous stats, man.
I just want to point out a stat, courtesy of Lex, in the chat: 400 DPM and 6% heals for Kai. Somebody,
yeah, he was playing Roma, wasn't he?
Genuinely, just like flexing the size of his nuts.
How do you manage that with Soldier on product when you have some of the best scouts I've seen in Australia? Kelsky and Zaka, some amazing scouts.
How does Kai sit down with balls that big? Is the real question.
Dude, his
honestly,
floorboards must just like break every day. He has to like call in the tradies, call in the carpenters, just like, yep, need to get my floor done again, guys.
He calls up Jerry, and Jerry comes in and helps install some concrete, because every time it's just like just cracks
just filling the concrete just through the
but let's have a look at some heals. The heal count relatively even. The Uber charges even as well, 11 for default and 10 for Benny. Only 1 drop from default, 2 drops from Benny's, but the heal order, that's what I'm interested in. So we're seeing default, the standard Koth heal order: Demo, Scout, Tesla, Kai, Double Soldier. Again, Kai, 6% heals and 400 DPM, absolutely huge. Whereas Benny, Demo, Scout, Soldier, Scout. Kalski only picking up 9% heals. Very, very interesting, given the fact that product is like the scout heavy map. You want to be pumping your scouts full of heals, because they're going to be the ones following up on that damage, man. Just absolutely just what a bloody game. That's all I can say, man.
What a game, dude. My
what
goodness.
A game.
Do we have any interviews?
Okay, well, let's get Phantom in. So for the viewers, Mitch has told us we have Alt and Phantom willing to talk. I want to get Kai in here. Let's get Kai.
I want Kai and Zaka.
Tell him. Mitch says he says no. I say yes. Get him in.
Prem play's looking a little bit shy tonight. Come on, guys. You all put on an excellent performance. I want to have a chat with you. I want to have some chat with some great blokes, with some lovely Australian TF2 community. Come on. Get in the mumble.
Well, let's okay, well, we'll get the 2 of them in here. Let's get Dalton Phantom in here. So we are in the interview room, and we have our good friend Alt in the interview room with us. Alt, unlucky tonight. A very, very exciting game. Both maps just bloody crazy on both ends, man. Obviously, you must be disappointed not picking up the victory. Tell us how you're feeling right now, man.
Feeling disappointed. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter.
Nah, listen, man, I think yes, it was a little bit unfortunate you couldn't manage to secure products there, but I was saying if you go back and watch the stream, you'll hear me say like giving an absolute shout out to the composure that you guys managed to keep there. Like coming from Gully Wash and then just like really like that 2-round lead. Like you guys really just managed to keep it like together, and big shout outs to that.
Yeah, there was like no real tilt after Gully Wash. It's just like, oh yeah, we lost.
Yeah.
And we went into product, lost 2 rounds. It's like, eh. And then yeah, we won 2 rounds, which is nice. And then we lost.
Yeah.
And then it was over.
Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, my friend. Unfortunately. So looking at your fixtures for the rest of the season, it looks like it's a bit of a not a bit of a tough run in. You are playing Coombe Club next, which is a great name, and then closing it out with Jasmine Beef. Just looking ahead to sort of the postseason, what do you think is going to happen with negative gearing after the season's done?
Well, we won't have Gooseman because he left yesterday.
Naughty.
Aw.
It's sad.
Let's get an F in
And-
the chat for Gooseman leaving, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it was fun playing with him, but oh well. I don't know.
Happens like that.
I don't know. I think Zaka might stick around. Ben might stick around. I think Nami might go back to Spacey Jane. But other than that, I don't know if this team will go through to the next season.
Are we going to see Alt in Prem season 29 is a real question.
Maybe.
That's not the answer I want to hear. Alt, I want to hear yes.
We'll find out next season on ozfort.
Okay, fair enough.
You gotta wait for the trailer.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I think I know we're having a frag movie made for ozfortress this season. Let's get a trailer for season 26 or season 29 as well. As well, we have Phantom in the room. Phantom, welcome to the interview room. Well done on the dub tonight. You guys, we were telling Alt it was a very exciting game. You go and watch the cast of the entire product game. Goose and I are just like, what the hell is going on? We don't know what to even say. How are you feeling after that victory, man?
Good. It feels good to like have a team that we've played against that we're not like going to get rolled by or anything. So it was pretty fun, to have a team that we could actually have fun with, and it was very fun official. It wasn't boring or anything. I enjoyed the challenge.
Yeah, definitely. So for your team, especially on product, we all know product can be a bit of just throw everything at the wall sometimes and see if you can pick some frags up off of it. What do you think was the big difference maker for you guys tonight?
I really don't know. I guess we got very aggressive and we were walking across. It was really like the comms were actually really quiet. We weren't comming that much. We don't have like a consistent roster or anything, so every official is pretty much just a merc scrim.
Yeah, true. Well, despite that comment there, you dropped a 40 bomb. Can you tell us your secret to that? What is it? AIM trainers, MGA? Like, what's the deal, man? How do you accomplish such a feat?
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters. I'm writing that one down right now.
It's pretty fat.
Absolutely massive, man. So I think I asked the same question of Alt, but I'm going to ask it of you again, of you as well. Given that you guys have, looking at your run-in for the end of the season right now, you've Bearson, Oddhom, and Butterfly Defect, both pretty bloody good teams, let's be honest. Looking ahead for season 29, do you think Dragon Link is going to try to stay together and continue to climb the ladder, or is it what do you think is going to happen with the team?
No, it's a dead team. 100%. It's a dead team.
Fair enough.
I mean, nothing there, just dead team. No one wants to play or anything.
I mean,
it's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes, man. But even then, I mean, you guys put on a hell of a show tonight. Just very, very entertaining and very chaotic at times as well.
Yeah, big thank you to both teams for like the very excellent, not one-sided games. Me and Jazz were on the edge of our seat for some moments, you know, like absolutely beautiful stuff. We just love the TF2. We just love it.
Yes, Goose, that is correct. So I don't really have any questions, man. My brain is like running on fumes at this point. We'll just do some shout outs. We'll close out on some shout outs and then we'll bounce and close it out. So we're gonna start with you. Any shout outs, my friend?
Shout out to the Drug Lab guys and Oz. I'm Dan Oz.
All right, good shout out. Oz, we do miss you. You're the village idiot of TF2, but sometimes you need that in ozfortress.
100%. The
Nice.
presence is definitely needed.
Funny guy. Phantom, we're gonna go send it off to you. Any shout outs, my friend?
Also Unman Oz, and a shout out to everyone who just showed up for the official. No one really wants to be there, so it's good to know that people still want to play.
Fair enough. Goose, any shout outs for you, man?
Oh, yeah, you know, I got my classic. I got Dev, Precious, Twist, Klamath, Vasily, Leo, Nebu, Youch, Jed, Rat Soup, Cecil, Lux, Ethan, R4, Just Jazz, Jerry from Wagga. Big ups for fucking Mitch for giving me the platform to put myself on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Oh, wait. Can't forget the team shout-outs. Chicken Bangers, Gnome Zone, Melbourne Underground, NTB, GCM, and FTB. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I hope everybody managed to keep up with that. Mitch, I know you're on production. Do you have any shout-outs? Mitch says no. I'll give a couple quick shout-outs to my boys in Bra Moment. Bottom of the barrel and high. That's all right because we're having a lot of fun with it. Shout-outs to Moop for no particular reason. I don't know, and I guess just shout out to all the viewers. It was a really fun game to cast, and I hope it was enjoyable to listen to as well. We're going to close it out on here. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. You have been watching Dragon Link take the dub over negative gearing, taking both maps. I am just Jazz. I've been joined by BigFellaGoose, and we I don't know, like and subscribe. We'll be here next.
Catch us in the next couple of weeks. This is your
Totally
number one
epic.
oceanic coverage of TF2. Thank you very much.
Yeah.